Hey guys, what's going on? Got another little update here on my 63 F600 fire truck I'm working on. Excuse me. I have managed to get my frame worked out, and the body now sets even, square. It'll set better once I get the tires all glued in place. Couple little things we done today is I took the running boards back off of the cab with resin and super glue mating to each other. Man, they snap off really quick, nice and clean. And I added a piece of styrene to the front face here, and I also added a piece to the bottom, and then I put this 20 by 10 thousandths styrene around it, kind of boxed it in so it would be more similar to this and the tailboard that we worked on, so it all kind of matches. Another thing I worked on today is, and these are still loose and kind of wet, is I made some turn signals for the front of it with orange lens in the front and red lens in the rear. Once these dry up for a day or two, because I just got done painting them, I will chrome the outside edge here and put them aside. They'll be installed after it gets painted and things. And then also made a new light for it. I'm going to try to show you real quick my inspiration for this build was a photograph that I seen on the internet, and it's actually of a Mercury F600. So I'm assuming this is from our friends up north in Canada. As you can see, it's got the flat dome light on top of it. That's what's known as a Dietz 711. And I don't know if you can tell, I've got a picture on my phone, but on the front right here, it says Mercury instead of Ford. So that was my inspiration to build this truck. As you can see, I got the pedestal for the Federal Q siren on there, just like in the on the real truck. We got the hose reels are in. This is a little wrong here. I didn't realize it. Those hose reels should come all the way up, but I'm building a Ford. That's a Mercury. It is what it is. But it's getting there. And I also put another mount on this side that I'm going to install one of my Mars 888 lights on this pedestal over here. But it's coming along. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'm real happy with the way the turn signals turned out. Those were made. I found some pieces in my parts box, and actually I have 2 clear ones and 2 red ones. So I took my hole punch and punched out a piece of 10,000 styrene, which I've been doing that a lot lately, and sandwiched it in between these 2 pieces of plastic lenses. Once that dried together, I took a piece of, let's see, what do I got here? 10 thousandths by 30 thousandths flat stock, and wrapped it around the outside edge between the 2 of them after I sanded it a little bit. I don't know if I'm capturing this on tape or not. But once I got it round and sanded evenly, because the piece that came from the Circle Punch was a little bit larger than my lenses. I sanded all that smooth, glued that on, drilled a hole in it, and then I inserted a piece of 30 thousandths rod in it. And then I also drilled corresponding holes into the front corners of the fenders. Like I said, this one will tighten up once it gets glued in place. But this 30 thousandths rod, it is very flexible, and if I have to bend that a little bit to get it to set the same way that the passenger side is, that's no big deal. But like I said, after all that dries really well, I'll take my Molotow pin and go around the outside edge, and we'll have the correct type of turn signals on the front. And I kind of done my beacon the same way when I made this yesterday. It's just a piece of 1/2-inch styrene tubing, and I took a piece of that same 10 thousandths flat stock and glued it around the top of it to make the locking band for the dome. And then of course I cut the dome out of glass and made the 4 bulbs on the inside. So that's been setting all day. And then the Q is one of my 3D printed parts that I sell on my Facebook page. It's got a set for 3 or 4 days, and then I'll go back and chrome the front and then do some black wash on it. And then it'll be put away for God knows how long until I get this thing painted and start heading that direction. But yeah, we're making some good headway on this. Progress is good. I've not been making too many lights right now, so I've had time to go back and do some more modeling. Today it was 80 degrees. Well, that would have been yesterday now because it is 4 o'clock in the morning. But it was 80 degrees yesterday, and a perfect day to go outside and throw some paint primer on something, you know, get some of these projects I've got heading the right direction. But wouldn't you know it, it was absolutely windy as all can be. I mean, we had 50 and 60 mile an hour wind gusts. So just absolutely no point in even trying to attempt that. So my focus yesterday was making the turn signals, the new light for the top, and tweaking out my issue with the cab. If the last video, somebody commented, and I appreciate the comment, but I did realize it. The cab was sitting a little cattywampus from the bed, from the body. When I initially put that second video up, I was only worried about getting it level from front to back this way and didn't worry about the side to side. But now I've got the side to side took care of, so we are in pretty good shape, I think. So we're getting there. Like I said, that was the inspiration for my build. I just done a simple Google search for 1963 F600 fire truck, and when that popped up, I was like, yeah, I need to do that, because I've had this resin cab now for probably close to a year, 8 months at least, and knew I wanted to do something with it, but didn't know what. So there we go. And I do have a couple spotlights. I'll have to drill some holes in the top. It looks like they're coming straight through the top, so we'll do that. And that's where we're at so far. I think I got a pretty good on that step there for the cab. You can see it's kind of got the wide edge on it that matches the body. I think I've got that pretty good. So, yeah, things are going well with it. I appreciate everybody commenting on it. It helps keep me motivated. I've subscribed to several new channels this week. Lot of neat stuff out there you guys are building, and I appreciate the new subscribers I have. And we'll just go ahead and wrap this up, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.